What's up, everybody? Solandia Hammond here, affectionately known as Sueham, baby. And I am coming to you live. Man, I got something I want to share with you guys. And I'm just getting my composure because, truthfully, I wasn't going to share this with you. But I feel compelled to share this with you. Just some things that transpired on Sunday while I was in Fort Myers, Florida. And then I got a follow-up today about some things that happened. And it was nothing short of a miracle. So bear with me, guys. I don't want to get emotional. I just want to tell this story and try to tell it as quickly as I can. I want you to know that miracles still exist, but you have to believe it. I witnessed a major miracle on Sunday in Fort Myers, Florida. Let me tell you real briefly. I want to try to keep this really, really short. But I was in Fort Myers, Florida, in leadership training, and we had just finished a session about Angel's Workshop and a meditation session. And when I came out, while I was in the meditation session, this name Mike kept popping in my mind. Mike. And let me go ahead and give a disclaimer. For some of you, I may look cuckoo telling you this story, but I really could care less because I'm going to share this story because it needs to be heard. So while I was meditating, I was hearing the name Mike. I wasn't hearing it, but the name Mike kept popping into my head. It was just Mike. And I was like, what is this? What is this? So after the meditation, I went out to my coach and I said, Coach Esther Miner, she's very intuitive. I said, how can I become more intuitive? And she looked at me and she said, Sue, you're already intuitive. You just have to trust your gut, meaning that we all are intuitive. We all know what we should be doing, but we need to trust our gut. So you're 100% right. I'm sorry, guys. Somebody tried calling me. So I get in the car. And I have a 12-year-old in the car with me, and we're leaving. And as soon as we turn out, not even 100 yards, I see an accident. There's a motorcycle on the ground. There's a man on the ground. And typically, guys, I do not stop at accidents, okay? I just pray. I say, God bless everybody to be okay, and I keep booking. But I'm telling you, I don't even know what happened. When I pulled up out of that training parking lot, it's like my car just it led itself over to the side of the road. And I said, yo, I asked my 12-year-old passenger, I said, yo, we need to go pray for this man. Are you coming with me? And she's like, no, because I don't want those images in my head. So I understood. She's 12 years old. I immediately got out of the car, no more discussion. And I just walked. And it was just like, really, I don't even remember getting there. I just remember it was just being led. And so I walked to this man laying on the ground who had just been in a motorcycle accident. Mind you, I don't stop at accidents. I keep going, but I was led to stop. He's laying on the ground. There's a lady there. Her name is Andrea Busby, and I wrote it down because you got to hear the story. It's miraculous. I'm in Fort Myers, Florida. I live in King Street, South Carolina, okay? I'm just there for training. And so there's a lady there checking his pulse by the name of Andrea Busby, and her husband is on the other side of the man. And I just walk up and I said, can I pray? I've never done this before in my life. I promise you. She said yes, and I kneeled down and I just started praying. And if you were to ask me right now what I said in that prayer, I have absolutely no idea. All I know is that when I came out of amen, I believed that this man was going to be okay. And so I just started telling him that. I said, you're going to be okay. You're not going anywhere. You got a lot of work to do. You are going to change your life. And as a result, you are going to change the lives of so many other people. And so I just told him that. I said, hang in there. You're not going nowhere. And so I said, what's his name? I was like, what? I'm not even aware of what's going on around me, but something said, ask what's his name. I said, what's his name? They said, Mike, right? It still didn't hit me. Now, remember, in my meditation, the name Mike kept coming in my head. I didn't know why. So I just began to call him by his name. I said, Mike, man, hang in there. You're not going anywhere, buddy. God is not through for you. I'm not a minister, guys. I'm a motivational speaker. I'm a playwright. I'm not a minister. I don't know why I'm doing this, but I'm being led to do this. I do funny videos. I do inspirational informational videos. I do cuckoo videos. And here I am with a complete stranger, which I really don't believe that we're strangers because we're all one. We're all connected. God created us all. But I'm laying here with Mike, a man I'd never met before, and I'm encouraging him. And all of a sudden, this man has been laying still the whole time. And while I'm talking to him, he starts to raise up off the ground and tries to come towards me. I don't know if he can see me or if he's just trying to come towards my voice. But he tried to do it 3 or 4 times, and they were like, "No, buddy, you can't go. You can't get up. You can't go. You got to lay still," because we don't know if his neck is broken. We don't know if he's got internal damage. Nothing like that. So I'm just speaking. All of a sudden, the ambulance is on the scene, and they put him on the I think it's called gurney, and they put him in the ambulance. And when I saw them close the ambulance door, I walked off. And I don't know what was leading me or what was directing me, but it was no need for me to stay there. I felt like I had done what I was supposed to do. Remember, I don't stop at accidents. So I got back in the car, and when I got in the car, my 12-year-old passenger was asking me what happened, and I told her, and then it hit me. I was like, oh my God, his name is Mike. I was supposed to be here. I was supposed to stop and pray for him. Oh my goodness, y'all don't understand. You see, God speaks to us in so many different ways, but a lot of us are not aware. I was having this conversation with my sister, Shanika Hammond Brown, today. A lot of people, you're just walking around and you don't even know that God is speaking to you. You don't even know that angels are around you. So I just got in the car and I left. So this morning when I got up, mind you, this happened Sunday. Today is Wednesday. When I got up this morning, Mike was on my mind. And I was like, wow, I know Mike is doing okay. Because when I left the scene, I already knew Mike was going to be okay. I didn't know what happened. I didn't see the accident. I just saw Mike on the ground. I pulled my car over. So I wake up this morning. I'm talking to my coach and I'm telling her different things I want to accomplish today. Then lo and behold, I see an email from Andrea Horkey Busby, and I printed, not an email, a Facebook inbox. And so she was like, were you the lady that was at the scene of the accident in Fort Myers, Florida? And I'm like, whoa, I was just thinking about Mike, and here it is, this woman has found me. And so I said, yes. She said, call me, I have an amazing story to share with you. So I wanted to print it off. And this is what it says, guys. And I'm sorry that I'm going long in this video, but this has to be said. I actually went back. She told me her story. She told me what happened today because I was like, wow, I didn't know actually everything that had happened. I hadn't witnessed it. But so I went back and I asked her a couple of questions, and I said, I've shared this story with a few people. I didn't share it to Facebook like I normally do. I said, but I'm being led to share it to Facebook, and other people are encouraging me to share this story to Facebook. So I need to get some things straight because I don't want to be sharing lies. So I went out and I asked her a couple of questions, and this was her response. She said, I have your name. Well, she said, okay, yes, you can share the story. I totally agree that this story and message should be shared. She said, I have your name stored in my phone as Sue Angel. Here are the answers to your question. She said, yes, Mike's pulse was very weak before you started praying, and as you prayed, it got stronger. She said, I felt something when you kneeled down and asked us if we could pray, but his pulse strengthening confirmed my gut. She said, through all the chaos at the scene and all the medical knowledge in my brain, nothing compared to the calmness I felt every time I looked up at you. Now, Andrea is a physician assistant in a private practice in the field of cosmetic surgery, and she was taking his pulse. She said, my husband and I saw the bike flip multiple times and landed on Mike's face down in the pavement with no helmet. She said when they arrived, he had no pulse and he was not breathing. She said she remembered looking over at me and feeling like I was the one with the real power to help. And then once he was in the ambulance, she noticed that I was gone. She said she wanted so bad to tell me thank you. She felt that with every bone in her body that I was Mike's angel. She said she told all of her family and coworkers, yo, I met an angel. She said, call me crazy, but I know 100% the power that I felt was real, and it was God. Please feel free to use my name, my first and last name. I want us to allow God's work to work through us. And she said, get this. I was just talking to my husband last night about how vivid I could see your face. She remembered my face. She told me that in the conversation because we talked on the phone. She said, I remembered your face. And she said, how about your face popped up on my Facebook news feed first thing this morning. She's going to try to find Mike and let me know the status of Mike. But I'm just here to tell you that miracles happen. I'm here to tell you that God can use anybody and anything to change your life. The same way God brought Mike back from the dead, he can bring your finances back from the dead. He can bring your marriages, your dreams, everything. It's just... And I'm trying not to get emotional, but I have never witnessed anything like that before in my life. God speaks to everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't have to be high in the clergy for God to give a message to you. I'm not a minister. You just have to be open and have an open heart and really want to help people. So I just wanted to share this story with you guys. You guys have the power to achieve anything. God can use anybody to send the power to revive somebody, to help somebody to live. And that's my mission, is to inspire people to live, love, learn, and laugh through the various gifts that God has given me. And if God gave you those gifts, that means he wants you to carry out what he put you on this earth for. So I hope that this video helps you. I just wanted to share it. I had never witnessed a miracle like that before in my life. I had never been led to do something like that before in my life. And I got to tell you, my life has forever been changed. So there is nothing I feel like I can't accomplish. There is nothing, I promise you, because the same way he allowed Mike to have a pulse, to have breath again after being flipped multiple times, no helmet, laying on the ground, and to come back. And this man tried to get up 3 to 4 times to come to me. I know that I can accomplish anything in my life, guys. My name is Salandia Hammond, aka Sueham, baby, also known as the Thug Motivator. And I'm always encouraging you to live, love, learn, and laugh. Be aware. Be aware. Know that you are enough. Know that you deserve it. Know that you are powerful. Live your dreams.